Backlash to Rings of Power is growing, but let's redirect away from Rings of Power and just reminisce Lord of the Rings, shall we? Lord of the Rings, some of the greatest books ever written, made into some of the greatest movies ever made by Peter Jackson, and let's not forget, before Peter Jackson's movies, there was the animated Lord of the Rings from the 70s and 80s. There was the animated musical The Hobbit by Rankin-Bass, then there was animated Lord of the Rings by Ralph Bakshi, and then there was the animated musical Return of the King by Rankin-Bass again. Ralph Bakshi always said he didn't want to be associated with Rankin-Bass, but he is stuck with it because he was never able to do his version of Return of the King, and Rankin-Bass was never able to do their version of Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers. Plus, Rankin-Bass, Ralph Bakshi, same initials. These movies are far from perfect. A lot of details are missing from these movies. A lot of weird details are within each of these movies. They are far from the greatness of Peter Jackson's masterpieces, but they are all fun to watch. It's interesting to reflect on a time when these were the only adaptations of Lord of the Rings, so I encourage you to watch them and have fun watching them, particularly the musical numbers. The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Oh, hooray! Where there's a whip, there's a way. It's so easy not to try.